Right, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I have got a washing machine. So our washing machine has broken. I've got a new one ordered. Basically the part to replace it was going to be, well, with the work and everything like that. The guy quoted 260, I think it was 280 quid to get it fixed. So I thought I will just get a new one, which we've done. And then I can strip the one we've got for parts. I've had a look on eBay. Some of the bits I can do okay, you know, sort of like 20-30 quid here and there for different parts. So the motor, there's different panels. As far as I know, the bit that's gone is like the main control board. So I think everything else seems to be fine, because it was fine. It just all of a sudden stopped working and kept sort of cutting off the power to the whole kitchen. So yeah, my plan is to take it apart and sort of show you roughly what kind of prices we can get for it, hopefully. Yeah, that would be something different. It gives me another avenue as well, because the amount of appliances you see around. I've thought about this for a long time, like fridges, because our drawer in our fridge and our freezer are broken. So it would be good to get a new one, but I can't find them. So I kind of think there must be a market out there for people that are looking for parts for, you know, the parts for the washing machine are very expensive. So hopefully second-hand ones will do okay too. But yeah, so let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. Right, I've made some progress, as you can see. So this is what it looks like inside. Took me longer to find my tools than it did to actually get most of it apart, so that's encouraging. This wire needs to come out. It's still sort of stuck on something down there, which I need to get out. There's a motor under there somewhere, you can see. Yeah, these big concrete bits. This is what holds it sort of steady. They're three massive concrete lumps. This was the main, I think this was the bit that was broken. But there's another bit behind there which is part of the panel as well. This is the front panel, this is the back panel. This is where the conditioner and stuff kind of goes, and then we've got the door as well. So I think all these little bits, and then there's the top panel behind there. I think I could probably sell them all individually. But I mean, there's a little catch down there, which is the door catch. And then the drum, I might be able to sell the drum as well. I don't think that plastic bit is really worth much, but just got to get it out. So yeah, all in all, I think I should do all right out of it. So annoyingly, when I took the door off, the hinges actually broke. So I'm going to try and take that bit off and just try and sell the door on its own. See if that goes. I think it's glass. It's a very thick plastic. I'm not really sure what it is, but yeah. And as you can see, I managed to cut my hand open as well, and I've got filthy hands. But apart from that, it's all good. Looking at the cement concrete bits there, I think they can actually sell, so I'm going to try and list those as well. Which is crazy. It's just a counterweight, but I suppose if it breaks, then someone needs it. So yeah, I'm going to keep cracking on and see what else I can get. Right, I managed to get the majority of it apart. I haven't managed to get the drum out yet because that's got one big bolt that I can't seem to get off. So yeah, that'll have to wait, I think, because I've run out of time for the day. But I managed to get a lot of stuff off. I'll show you. There's a bit of a mess in there, so but that's the door, that's the back panel, that's the motor, which I'm just going to take some pictures of. This is the front panel. I've managed to, this is all the electrics that go inside, so that's taken off. I've got some kind of pump thing there that I don't actually know if it's worth anything. I've already put these away, but these are the springs from inside, and there was some other pump part as well. There's a lead, power lead, which I managed to get out, and here's a what's it called, a noise filter. Can't see, there's been a couple that have sold, but not quite the same as this. They sold for a tenner plus postage just for that part. So yeah, pretty pleased. It's been quite fun actually. I really quite enjoyed it. I look forward to keeping you updated and let you know what sells and what doesn't. So the actual, for sort of price, give you an idea of price wise, the door, which I actually managed to break the hinges. I can't remember if I said that. It's only very slightly. It still clicks in. It still holds on. It just needs 2 screws to hold it in. That I've seen sold recently for £70 pre-owned, which that is. That's got a few scratches on, but I have listed it for 50, I think, or 60 plus postage. Yeah, so that's good. So that'd be a big chunk of money back. Don't know how much the motor goes for, but just on scrap alone, it's like, you know, so you got so much copper in there. So yeah, that should go for decentish money. The other bits really don't know. Some of the concrete blocks, again, can't remember if I mentioned that, but they're none sold for this machine, but there's some listed, and they've got people watching them. So we'll see. I aim maybe a little bit lower than what they're currently listed at. It's only concrete blocks, so it's heavy, but it's, you know, it's not too difficult to get packaged up and posted out. So yeah, quite looking forward to getting to see how this does. So I managed to break most of it down. There's a couple of bits, like the back and surround and stuff like that, which I might just scrap because I don't think they're really worth much, and it's just a bit awkward they don't come apart. It's just a whole section. So yeah, pretty pleased with it. If you've done anything similar, let me know. Let me know how you got on. I've got a couple of vacuum cleaners up the loft as well to get sorted out. I know they can do well if you break them down for parts. There's a lot of electrics. When I go to the tip, there is a big bin. It's just full of stuff, and if I could ever get into a position to take some of that, strip it down, sell the parts, that would be amazing. I would love to be able to do that. So I reckon out of this lot, if it sells for what I think it will, I reckon maybe about 150 quid, maybe a bit more. Again, I haven't sort of checked prices or everything yet, but just for a day's work, stripping it down, that's obviously before fees and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been quite fun, and it took me a lot longer than it probably should. So in theory, you could probably do 2 or 3 a day if you had them there, and get them listed, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, there we go. Thought it might be interesting, something a bit different. Still recycling. Just that is my #1 goal, is just to recycle as much as I can. That's why I take on so many books and take on whatever I can find. Thanks for watching. I'll leave another video up here for you to watch. Playlist here. A subscribe button here. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.